This is Ryan Thomas with UNDathletics.com, joined by UND head baseball coach Gary Vaught. And Coach, guys getting ready for the season, coming off a 34-19 record last year, falling, maybe getting snubbed out of another NCAA tournament berth. But early on in the spring portion with practice and even going back to fall ball, what's your sense of where the team is right now with with opening day not far off?
Well, I think we're a little bit ahead of where we were last year. The big thing is we have depth this year. Hadn't had that in a long time. Got a little bit of more competition going on between the teams. Still probably don't know what our starting lineup's going to be yet. We'll kind of find some more of those things out in this next 2 weeks. But I feel like we're a little ahead of schedule. We were able to scrimmage a couple weeks ago up Westfield, and hopefully this weekend we'll get some good weather. We'll get a chance to see what else we have.
So how much, for the guys that are coming back from last year's team, you mentioned that this team's a little bit ahead of where you were last year, and that team won. That team went on to win 34 games. How much of a chip on their shoulder do those guys that are coming back have, and even you guys as a coaching staff?
Well, I don't know about the chip on the shoulder. I know that we felt like that we should have at least been ranked. I don't know if we were one of the best teams in the region, but last year you win your side of the conference, and I felt like we did everything we could. But we needed to win a couple more ball games, and we didn't do it. And we've got a lot of new players in this year, a lot of young kids, a lot of JUCO transfers in. I don't know if they know much about it. I think some of our upperclassmen understand that that 1 or 2 more games we'd have won last year, we'd have been in the regional tournament. And hopefully this year, we're picked to win the side again, and we can win some games. I think we've done a good scheduling our teams to try to play most of the teams that are over 500. That's going to help us with the NCAA, and I think the pitching and the hitting is going to be good, and hopefully the defense will play well enough that we can come out of the chute here and win quite a few games and get us rolling into the conference.
And you kind of touched a little bit there about the pitching staff and the offense. You got the bulk of the pitching staff coming back. I believe it's 4 starters from last year coming back as well. But there's it's going to be some runs that need to be replaced on the offensive side. A lot of power is also gone from last year's team. Can we expect maybe a little bit different of a look from the offense, and who are you kind of really keying in on?
I don't know if our offense lost that much. I know we lost to Daniel Litt first, who was a great defensive first baseman. Jacobs was a great outfielder that ran a lot of balls down, but we got Trini back this year that didn't play last year, and I think that we're still solid in the infield. Our catching's back. As far as pitching, yes, we lost Jordan Tackett. He's going to be a red shirt this year. Came in with Tommy John surgery, but the staff that we've got here right now, and Coach Walter's done a good job. Coach Reddy with the hitters. I think we really didn't drop off anywhere. We might have even improved a little bit. So it's going to come down to if we throw strikes and if we can score some runs. If I think we do that, we're going to play pretty solid defense and have a chance to win a lot of games.
Having had a look at your schedule, all the games played within the region. I've heard you say that you've planned on scheduling no team that finished under 500 last year, and that's obviously was a big point of emphasis for you as far as the guys seeing good teams around the region, and the strength of those teams being able to pick up some wins over them and get into the regional tournament.
It is. I don't know if with the NCAA how they do some of the things. We got last year penalized on winning our side because some of the teams in our conference didn't have good years. Now those teams might have good seasons this year, but we're trying to play the best people we can. I know there's still a couple people on our schedule that probably might be below 500, but I would think Notre Dame coming out in Erie and the teams we're playing in the crossover will be there. And if we do our job this year and end up being in the top, we should be ranked. And then plus our region has eight region people this year. It went from 6 to 8, and so I would think that we'd have a good shot at getting in this year.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
All right, thank you.